We are the mother lovers.
Alright then.
Hi guys and welcome to the JunkCast. I am 1000 Colors and I'm with the Freely Gaming, and today we have a new person joining us from ClusterJunk.
Hey guys, my name's Cameron, or Space Flipper, or anything really.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call me.
Cool, alright.
Okay. Yeah.
So week 2 of the podcast, we're still here.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're not
That's
dead. We're fine.
Yep, that
Yeah.
weekly upload. Not halting anytime soon, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that luck or skill?
Skill. All skill.
Ah, yeah.
100% skill.
Mm.
Straight from the domain of the Freely Gaming.
TheFreelyGaming.com?
YouTube.com/Freely Gaming. The greatest channel on YouTube.
All the links in the will be in the description below. Check us
Shameless
out.
self-plug.
Yeah.
Alright, let's kick into the first topic or whatever.
Which is the most unrelated topic out of all of them. But considering this is not only a gaming podcast, but also a useless news podcast, we're going to start off with some useless news.
The most useless.
So, basically, Dunkin Donuts in South Korea started spraying coffee aroma in public buses every time their jingle played. Coffee sales increased 29%. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is old news as well. This isn't, like, really anything too new. So,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you guys think about it?
I
Yeah,
think
it was
that's cool.
posted. It was posted August 12, 2012.
Yeah.
2 years late.
The video's from January 26th, 2012.
It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
the first on the Junkcast.
Yeah.
Always first.
Insert slowpoke meme here.
Yeah.
Like, 2 years late.
Yeah, only 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, when I smell coffee, I don't go, oh man, I could really go for a coffee. I kind of just go, ugh.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like,
actually hate the smell of coffee, so it
Things
just
like shit.
Yeah, it's not like not roses or anything.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know. It's
yeah.
just, and someone in the comments is like, "Oh, my bus always smells like balls."
I saw that.
Yeah, always best to avoid the smells in a bus. You never want to be taking in lots of deep breaths because,
Oh yeah, especially when it smells
Definitely
like,
not.
especially when it's busy and it smells like bo. Ugh.
in fact,
Ugh.
in general, in public spaces, you don't want to take big whiffs. Public
Yeah.
toilets, you know, McDonald's.
I always hold my breath for like at least the first like minute or something, and then I just take little breaths every now and then until I get out if it smells really bad.
I
Like
I need to
that.
get like the nose plugs that the swimmers wear.
Oh yeah. Like I never walk into a new place and take a deep breath. I always take a little sniff to make sure that's a safety sniff, and then I decide from then on if it's safe or not.
Fair
Safety
enough.
sniff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to be safe. I mean, you don't want any of that stank getting in your nostrils, all right?
Yeah.
Because, in fact, story time, right? So I was playing basketball,
Yay.
and actually, this is kind of a bit like, it's kind of a bit mean, but there was this guy on our team, and his sister had special needs, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where is this going?
Yes.
She pooped herself during the game,
Oh.
and like, I didn't notice. I have a pretty weak sense of smell, but like, I definitely noticed I definitely noticed this, alright?
Yeah.
So I was like walking out, and I was like walking behind her, and I didn't realize, and then I caught a whiff of something. I was like, oh, for 4 days straight. I'm not even fucking shitting you, no pun intended. I was like, I could like, it was like it was just clinging to my nostrils, just going, hey, you remember that shit that you smelled 2 days ago? Yeah, remember it. Even like
Quest-
the thought today, like I can still smell it. Like it's fucking, it's ingrained in my brain. I'm serious. Like,
Did
So,
your
yeah.
poop sales go up by 29% after that?
hell yes, they did.
Well, there you go. This technology works.
Yeah, well, that's gains, all right. That's what you need.
I also have one poo story, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but so you know, little tip: if that happens, clean out the nostrils immediately
With bleach.
by
Yeah.
any means necessary.
Okay.
Oh, that was awful.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's horrible.
It was so bad.
I was lucky with this story. I didn't smell it, but one time, me and my friend were on this Duke of Ed camp, right? And they had pit toilets, so they were like toilets, except instead of like actual plumbing, all the stuff just fell down this pipe into this pit. So we were in the like girls one, and there's loud people laughing in the background.
Hilarious about my story. Eh?
Yeah,
It's about
exactly.
the story.
I have an audience. They're like, "Oh my gosh, that's the funniest story," and you haven't even finished it.
Pit toilet.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. But yeah, quickly, yeah, this guy walked into the guy's bathroom and he ran out, like he burst open. Oh, they're still laughing. No, he like burst out and he was like, "Oh, it's everywhere." And me and my friend were like, "Well, we have to investigate, but we don't want to look like weirdos," so we waited until it was dark to investigate. So we went back a couple of hours later and there was, it was sprayed all down the back.
I definitely don't think that we want to be taking the podcast in this direction, but I do have one other story.
Okay.
So,
quickly.
my mate, you know what the milk challenge is, right? You have to drink like 2 liters of milk within an hour without
yeah.
spewing.
Yes.
Was he lactose intolerant?
No. My mate's had this brilliant idea of adding like food dye to the milk and then doing it.
Oh god, colourful
And-
vomits.
I think they did it on a Sunday, and then on the Monday they went on like an outdoor camp. So my mate, like for the whole week, was shitting blue, like just this blue like ectoplasm, just all over like the fucking ground, and like that he just shit in the woods. And it's like, I don't think anyone found out that it was like that. But little tip: if you're gonna do the milk challenge and you have a camp coming up, don't add in food dye. In fact, don't add food dye to anything if you're gonna be shitting in the woods, because you're gonna be shitting out like the color that you've put in.
Red. And be like, "Oh my gosh, what's
God.
happening to my anus?"
Yeah, they did like red, green, blue. I think that was it actually, but definitely, steer away from those colors. Go with
Colours
maybe
of the rainbow.
Why not just not have food dye at all? Just don't drink 2 things of milk before a
Yeah.
camp.
or
It's not
just
about the food dye.
or maybe just make it brown. Equal the playing field.
Wouldn't that just like defeat the purpose?
Well, you still drink brown milk.
Ugh.
Yeah, chocolate milk.
I think it was because when they spewed it, they wanted to like spew the colors.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. It went out the other way.
I think they did spew a lot of it. They had
That
like
sounds
video.
like-
It's so gross.
So much fun spewing rainbows.
Casually.
Reverse Nyan Cat.
It was pretty fun. But yeah, all right, let's wrap up that topic.
Okay.
Right.
So do we
no
want to
more
talk
food
about?
talk.
Are we going to talk about towns next?
Yes, the fall of towns. A lot of our sources are from Reddit, by the way, so all of those links will be in the description below.
I'll probably forget to add in the links.
God damn it, making Tom work.
Yeah.
How
I gotta-
dare
I
I?
I've got another shit to take care of, let alone finding all these links again.
Like working at 1 a.m.
Hey, mate, I don't like.
Right.
I stay up and upload this podcast. All right, that's dedication.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're making him source links and
So, all right, let's cut into the actual topic. If you're not familiar with what towns is, it's kind of like it's kind
bad
of like a
game.
city. It's like a city builder. Hey, I like towns. All right, I'd go and play towns. It's kind of like a city builder, but it's kind of like limited in a way. Like you only have like a certain amount of citizens, and each of them have to build stuff. Kind of like Banished, for example. Would be another example of a game like Towns. Only Towns is a bit more indie than Banished.
Yeah.
If you can classify it as that. But pretty much, didn't they put it? It got greenlit on Steam. So
Yeah.
one of the first 10 games to be greenlit.
yeah, and as it went on, they ran out of money because not enough people were buying it, I guess. So they had to discontinue finishing Towns, which is the whole point of a game being greenlit, if I'm not mistaken. Like you get it to be greenlit, so then they finish the game, and then you get a full game eventually. But it was in the late beta stages, I'm guessing, or maybe even alpha. I'm not sure. But they didn't finish off the game.
Sad
No.
face.
Towns is good, but
It's
there's a lot of it other
unfinished.
games. Like it was kind of a bit weird. Like it was kind of hard at some stages.
Oh.
Definitely worth a play, but probably you shouldn't buy it because it's not going to be finished.
No.
I've never played it.
Me
Yeah.
neither. It's kind of
Wow.
like when you invest in stocks, though, it's like it could go up and it could be worth it, or it could go down. And I feel like that's what you're doing when you buy a early release game.
Yeah.
But at least
Yeah,
you
but-
get to play the game.
I think the point of an early release game is that they're definitely going to finish it. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's the real upset about Towns. The fact that they said, oh, yeah, it'll be finished. We're going to finish the game and then everything will be good.
Yeah.
But instead, they just discontinued it because they ran out of money.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people are upset.
I don't understand why they just flat out stop.
Because they were running out of money. The
But
guy
couldn't-
was barely able to make ends meet with the revenue that he gained from Towns.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does suck, but I guess that's kind of the way of the industry. Like, I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles, if you will.
Not as bad as day one Gary's incident. They said that one was finished, and by no means ever, like, was it finished.
That's true. Like, what do you define as like finished? It's really when the like developer says, "All right, this is finished."
A game that doesn't have a million bugs. Like, if you saw my, like, LP, I shoot this person, and they just go, ah, and then float in the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
And I was like, what the hell? And then there's bits that you can't walk through, even though you should. Like, you can't walk through an open space, and monkeys are throwing, like, poo at you, and
now
I
we're back
don't
to
know.
poo.
it's just a really, really terrible game. It's kind of fun to hate, but, like, if you're looking for a serious game, do not get that game.
Well, you heard it
Avoid-
here first. Don't buy.
Would not
Day One
recommend.
Gary's
Yeah,
incident.
Colours does not recommend. Stamp of non-recommendation.
Yeah. Doof.
Do.
But I don't know. It's kind of like when they decide to finish it. Like, you can still classify Day One Gary's Incident as a finished game.
It's just a really bad finished game.
It's just shocking. Like, absolutely terrible. Any game can be finished and still be bad.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
how many full release games do you play and you find tons of bugs in though?
Alpha Protocol.
Yeah.
It's like there's like AAA titles that will release a game and then still be working on it like 2 years into the future.
Elder Scrolls and Fallout. They're like one of the most like buggiest games. But you know, that's what the mod community is for.
Everyone said that Skyrim was really buggy. I played that on day one and I was pretty addicted to it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I played like tons of it. I didn't run into like any bugs at all.
Yeah, like for me, I did run into a fair few bugs, but none of them were game breaking for me, so it didn't bother me.
Yeah. The worst thing I probably ran into was the like horse thing. But I don't even know if that's a
yeah.
bug or if that's just the way the game's made. I'm pretty sure it's just the way the game's made.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, Skyrim with mods is great though. I love my mods.
I didn't get to play Skyrim on PC. I did it only on console, and then I didn't find any bugs.
Oh yeah. I played it on Xbox first. That's like when I played it on day one. It was pretty good, and the PC version was still pretty good. So,
Do they?
can't really complain.
Was it made for PC and ported to console, or did they have it?
I think it was all of them in mind, really.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not sure. Like, they all kind of just released them all just because it's like a multi-platform game, I guess. Like with
Alright.
with Morrowind, that was like PC. I'm actually gonna check. I'm not sure if it was just PC or if it was other consoles. I think it was other consoles like Xbox and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I need to check. I need to check my facts. I love checking my facts. Yeah, Xbox and PC. Like the original
Alright.
Xbox and PC. And then
There you go.
Oblivion was for 360 PS... Actually, I think it was for the PS3. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And PC. And then
Oh.
Skyrim was the same.
Bloody,
Right.
Oblivion had the greatest, like, when you talk to people, it had the greatest, like, kind of zoom in effect.
Oh, yeah.
People who played it will know about this, but it, like, the game, like, pauses, like, everything around you just stops, and the camera just zooms right in on their face, and they just go, hello there. It's so,
Freeze
like,
time.
it's so scary, like,
Yeah,
compared to Skyrim.
It's
but-
scary if, like, you don't expect it and they come up from behind you and go, hey there! And you're just like, what the hell? Where did you come from? Who are you?
yeah.
This isn't a horror game.
But, like, there's actually a mod for that in Skyrim where it doesn't, like, stop time and zoom in on their face. It just, like, you know, when you talk to someone, it zooms in on their face, but not, like, intrusively to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, what the hell, random people popping up nowhere. Like, jump scares everywhere.
Their nose takes up the entire screen.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's a really good mod, and it looks really good, and it plays really good. I've tried it. So yeah, a link to that will be in the description below.
God damn, how many links do you want me to put in the description?
I'll give you all the links, and you can just copy and paste.
Alright.
Does that sound good?
No, that's cheating.
I'll make him search for the mod as well without giving him a name. I'll be like, just look up for a mod. How hard could that be?
I've got stuff to do, man.
No, instead of going to work at 1 a.m. in the morning, you can search for that mod.
Just go back, watch the recording, and search from what she's described.
Yeah. I just hope that my description was good enough for you.
Probably wasn't.
You'll be like, oh, zoom in, face, Skyrim.
Yeah, and I probably won't come up with jack shit.
Skyrim face mod.
I'm gonna look up zoom in, face, Skyrim. Let's add the word mod to the end.
Oh god.
Oh yes, it comes up straight away. Zoom in, face, Skyrim mod. Face-to-face conversation at Skyrim Nexus.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Do we want to move on to the next topic?
1,704 endorsements. Oh yeah. Yes, next topic.
Yeah, next topic.
Alright. So, Killing Floor 2 Transformation teaser trailer. I didn't play the first Killing Floor.
I did.
I know,
Yeah.
I know that the people who made Killing Floor also made Rising Storm. And that game is fantastic. So they're all good in my books for FPSs.
I haven't played that either.
You should. It's really, really good. Really, you die a lot, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth the play.
Yeah, Killing Floor is just killing and dying, pretty much.
I didn't get to play the first one, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool. And even though the trailer didn't really reveal much, I guess it's a teaser.
It didn't reveal anything.
No.
It just said Killing Floor 2, that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought the trailer was cool. It looked cool.
It did look kind of cool, but I don't know. Like, teaser trailers kind of they're really only there just to hype up a game. Like, they don't show you anything. They're just like kind of
get all your pre-orders.
Yeah, just so, well, not even that, just so people start like thinking about it and start going, oh man, that game's coming out. I really can't wait to play that. But,
and like podcasts pick them up and start talking about them and like.
Yeah, but really, it's just like, you know, they haven't showed anything yet. At this stage, they could be, you know, not doing anything with it, and they could have just made a trailer. Like, really.
Yeah, true.
It could just be a concept at this stage. Probably isn't, but it could be. So we haven't seen anything for it yet. So I'm not going to get my hopes up too soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of trailers, the Watch Dogs character trailer came out. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, that looked alright. That looked kind of cool.
I haven't really been following Watch Dogs.
It looked decent. Like, the trailer looked good, and I'm hoping the game is as good as, like, the trailers and what they've been saying in that. Like, we talked about this last week, and I said I'm skeptical about it. Like, I'm hoping it's good as it looks, but I'm not sure.
I think
like, there's no promises.
I think the whole delay thing has kind of put a bit of a dent in its reputation. Yeah.
It's like, it's either gonna be really good for the game, and like, it was probably it could be a much needed delay and setback, just like with GTA. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you set it back, what the hell? But it ended up being like a really good game, and it was worth waiting for. So hopefully Watch Dogs is the same. Hopefully it was worth waiting for.
Yeah, I reckon that delay was because of GTA, though. They probably saw it and went, oh, Jesus, look what we got. We got something that's, like just better than, like, GTA 4. Like,
yeah.
You know, we're pretty far behind the game here. Maybe we should, you know, delay it, build up on what we have. And I reckon that's what they've done. I don't know how good it will be. I hope it's really good, as I said in the last podcast, but I'm a bit skeptical about it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
couldn't roll with Rockstar's punches there.
Yeah, probably not.
Nah, yeah.
Rockstar's pretty damn good at what they do. Like, over the past like 5 years, they've released games like Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire.
They need to bring out the second one of both of them.
Yeah, and then all that effort, all the effort that went into those games, is actually gone into GTA 5. I almost said GTA 4, but it's gone into GTA 5. It's kind of the culmination of all that effort, all that work that they put into the previous games before GTA 5, and then they put it into GTA 5 to make it a lot better than it would have been.
Yeah.
That's like, they really took their time on it, and that's why it's turned out so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good game. I still need to finish it, but
Yeah, I haven't finished it either. It just takes so long. Like, for me, it's like a leisure game. I just play it whenever. Like, I'm not addicted to the storyline. I just play it to relax when I'm not recording.
yeah.
I'm like a freak that whenever I start single-player games, I have to finish them as fast as possible.
Okay.
So I've finished it.
I used to be like that, but now I get older and I just don't care anymore. I'm like, I'll finish it when I feel like it. Like, I haven't even finished Beyond Two Souls yet. And I was addicted to the storyline, but I got stuck on a level, so I just gave up for a few months. I need to finish it. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to finish it. And then I'm going to do a Let's Play of it.
Yeah, I've got so much I need to finish, like Last of Us.
Oh, I can't believe you haven't finished that. I was addicted to that. I finished it in, like, a day.
Yeah, I like got up to like the last bit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll play it later, and I never did.
And then never did, yeah.
I need to play Ni no Kuni. That game's awesome.
Ah, yeah.
It's like Pokemon, but I'm not really too much of a fan of Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just not into it. But it's like that, but instead you actually get to control like the little monsters that you capture.
Yeah.
So that game's awesome. And it's also just like kind of like a running anime. Definitely
Yeah.
put a stamp on it. Recommend.
Yeah, I saw, like, I remember, like, PewDiePie trying to play that, and I watched a little bit of it. But then his fans are like, oh my gosh, I hate this game, stop playing. And then he stopped, and I'm like, well, if you're enjoying the game, why would you stop? Like, who cares? Your fans can suck it the hell up.
I just tried to Google it, and the top, like, Google recommendation was Cooney spelt Cooney, when the game is actually Kuni. What?
Damn you, Google. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of, like, Pokemon game either. Like, I got Pokemon White or Black or something, number 2, and I was like, I played it for a little bit, and then I kept on, like, getting beaten by the gym master, and I was like, oh, that can't be stuffed.
Yeah, to me it just seems like it's the same thing over and over.
Like,
it's like, I've already done this. Like, come on, give me something interesting. Give me something to chew on, Pokemon, rather than just, like, the same thing. Like, oh, go to this gym. Go capture some more Pokemon. Go level up your Pokemon. Go to the next gym.
Yeah.
Oh, go kill this guy. Oh, plot twist. There's a guy there now. Go kill him.
I was like, well, I didn't want my badge anyway.
Yeah.
I've never understood why it's got so much replayability, but like to everybody on the internet, but I do really like Pokemon. No, it's so tedious to replay.
Yeah, like, I like playing it a little bit every now and then, but not my favorite kind of game, personally.
It can get boring quick.
Yeah, and frustrating. Oh my gosh, the frustration!
When you don't know where to go and it doesn't tell you.
Yeah, or you have to, like, walk for ages if you don't, like, have a bike or whatever, and you just take forever.
Pokemon shows.
Next topic.
Yes.
Right. So, what's this last one?
Nintendo. Well, this isn't the last topic. This is just, like, the last Reddit topic. Yeah.
Right.
Go on.
Okay, this one is about... it's titled, We Are Committed to Fun and Entertainment for Everyone. Nintendo releases statement on same-sex marriage in
Tomodachi
Life.
Tomodachi.
And basically, for all those who didn't know, you basically played as your me, and you could, like, marry someone else's me. And, yeah, and they didn't allow same-sex marriage.
Alright.
For that. And basically, it was just, like, a weird Nintendo version of The Sims, but in me form.
Tomodachi means friends in Japanese.
Friend's life.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Friend's life. I don't know. I don't really see I can definitely see why people are upset that they didn't actually add in
Yeah.
the ability to have same-sex marriage, but at the same time, it's kind of like, there's no need to kick up that much of a fuss.
Yeah, like, I think
just yet.
someone like a YouTuber or whatever posted a video about it, trying to like get heaps of people to sign a petition or some crap, like some group thing, and I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I don't care.
Don't
other
ever
games
sign
that
it.
allow it.
Yeah, don't ever
Yeah.
sign any of those petitions ever. All right, they're absolute scumbags. They always like email and they're just like, "Oh man, this kid in Africa's dying of cancer." I'm like, okay. And
My
they're like, "Sign this
Facebook like
petition."
will save him.
Yeah, it's like sign
Yeah.
this petition. I'm like, well,
What about all the other kids? Like, am I
Yeah.
just signing for this one guy?
It's like, oh, like sick. We'll have a picture of like a sick baby or something, and it'll be like, oh yeah, this person needs like 5,000 likes to operate on this baby. And like, imagine being that surgeon just sitting down there. It's like, well, I got 4,999 likes. Guess I can't operate on this baby.
Or it's
Sorry,
like
parents.
yeah, but
the
it's like
likes are like some sort of currency.
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything anyway. Like your petition signing isn't going to do shit. All right,
Yeah.
it never does. It never will. All right, they're just going to look at it and go, all right, so 50,000 people wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a
then what do
story.
you want us to do about it? Like the GTA 5 coming to PC petition.
Yeah.
Whatever came
It's
of
not
that, nothing.
gonna make a difference.
They're not going to go, oh man, people actually want GTA 5. Who knew?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like they're either gonna want to do it or not, and then they're either gonna do it or not.
Yeah.
It's simple
They-
as that.
They know what's going. They know that people want it. They just cannot be. I don't know. Maybe they've probably already made their money back and then some from
Yeah.
GTA 5 on PS3 and Xbox 360. So they don't need to make it on any other consoles. Like it's just not
No.
needed.
Yeah.
Well, it was probably a lot of revenue for the consoles as well, for the amount of people that brought them solely for GTA 5.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there probably would have been some, so.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how big GTA 5 is. Like even people who weren't even like into video games at my school, they were like, "Oh man, I'm gonna go get GTA 5."
Yeah, it was like that with Skyrim. Like, a lot of people were kind of like, some people knew about Morrowind, some people knew about Oblivion, and then Skyrim came out, and everyone was like getting Skyrim.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, everyone and their mothers were getting Skyrim.
Yeah, as if everyone had been a fan since day one.
Yeah. Like, I never really got into Morrowind, to be honest. Ooh, I'm a heretic. But yeah, I never really got into Morrowind, to be honest. But I did like Oblivion, and I do like Skyrim. I really like Skyrim, especially with mods. I love immersion mods and quest mods. So
In some ways, I actually
Yeah.
liked Oblivion a lot more than Skyrim. Like,
yeah,
Skyrim was fun, definitely still really, really, really good. But Oblivion's like thief quest line was way better. I thought.
yeah. Like the thief questline, there was some good bits in like the Skyrim one, but majority of it was, bleh. And
Yeah.
the Mages Guild, like the College of Winterhold, was,
Uh,
ugh.
I stopped doing that. Like the second thing, I was like, nah, I don't give a shit.
It's the same quest times like 10, and then you're already the Archmage, and I was like, what? But I have mods to fix that, and I realized like after I installed all these mods and that, it ended up being really close to like Oblivion in a lot of aspects. So I was like, well, I guess Oblivion was better in a lot of bits, especially with like the writing and the quests and stuff.
Yeah, and the Dark Brotherhood I reckon it was good. But I still thought that Oblivion did a lot better. Like the hideout for the Dark Brotherhood was really cool.
Yeah, I reckon it seemed like they cheaped out on the quests and all of that.
I reckon they were just adding like a lot more quests into the game. Like I could probably go back and play it, but really there's no real need to. Like I've already kind of gotten my money's worth. I've already played shit tons of it. I don't need to go back and do 300 hours of just mindless questing. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of it that's kind of like not very fun. There's loads that's really really fun and really engaging, but there's still lots that is a bit boring. Like
Yeah.
some of it just looks kind of bland. Some of it's just not worth doing. Like I don't know. That's just the way things are.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, we were talking about Tomodachi Life, and then we keep on talking
Right.
about Skyrim. Oh yeah, I have a quick thing to add about that. Oh yeah, there was a supposed like bug in the released game, and it basically allowed like men, like male Mii's, to marry other male Mii's. But then Nintendo went, oh, it's a bug, and then they patched it, so only like straight marriages were allowed. So. Well, I think that's what caused, like, a lot of the uproar, was that people are like, oh, you got rid of it. You know, what the hell?
That's
Nintendo's
definitely-
anti-gay.
Yeah, it's a bad business move. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo's too scared of it anyway. Like
No.
I saw like a report that said that they could go like in deficit for like 50 years. I can't remember how much they could go in a deficit for, but they could go in 50 years before they were bankrupt. Like they got a lot of money stocked up. They don't really care about bad PR at this point. Like
Yeah. Like, you know what they say, and, like, you know, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Like, any
Exactly.
publicity is good publicity.
I had no
Like-
idea what Tomodachi Life was until now.
Yeah, I know, until, like, this came up on our games on Reddit.
Mm.
And
The
I was
best
like,
source of
oh,
news.
okay. Yeah, of course.
Most reliable.
yeah, but
definitely.
it's not going to make you go and buy a Wii U anyway.
No.
Yeah, no.
But for some people it might.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Or
don't
people
know.
that have a Wii U, they might buy that game or
I reckon people who have a Wii U are probably going to check it out, but I don't think that that this like publicity is going to convince anybody to go and buy a Wii U
No.
just for that. I reckon
not a
they're
console seller.
I reckon they're banking on Mario Kart 8
Yeah.
and the Wind Waker.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. But yeah, like, you know, Nintendo have, like, already built themselves up. Nothing's, like, you know, they're not
Yeah,
going to
they're
go
from
bankrupt
Tower.
anytime soon. Like, they can release the exact same Mario game with better graphics every year if they wanted to, and people would keep on buying it, just like Call of Duty.
More Pokemon, more money.
Yep, and then, like, you know, more Legend of Zeldas. I love the Legend of Zelda, though, so I'm happy with that. And they're always, like, different stories, so...
Yeah,
I'm
I want them
happy
to
with that.
if they re-released Majora's Mask on 3DS, I'd buy one tomorrow easily.
Oh, yeah. I have a 3DS, just for Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing, and I stopped playing it after the first week, because I was like, hey, this is exactly the same as the last one.
Do they still have that mole that like every time you don't save, he gets really pissed off at you?
Yeah, but I think in this one, or whatever, like, the security place that he works at, like, doesn't exist anymore. So, basically what you have to do is rebuild it, and then he'll come pester you after every time you restart. So, basically, you pay for him to pester you.
I remember
That
when I was a kid and I got that game and he like started pestering me, I'd just be like, you know what, fuck this fucking mole. Like, because every time it'd get like longer and longer, he'd just be like, you gotta start saving, you know, you're gonna lose all your save hours. I'm just like trying to skip and I'm like, come on, you stupid mole, I just want to play the game.
He talks for, like, ages.
Yeah.
And then you just restart on him again, and he just goes, oh, you restarted and didn't save, you asshole.
Like, shut up your ass, you stupid mole.
And then Tom Nook. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, I bought you a house with borrowed money that you didn't give permission for. Now you owe me money.
Well, you
Yeah.
know,
That's a good investment.
it's kind of what happens, you know? I mean,
Taking
Can't do
advantage
nothing
of a
about
kid
it.
like that. The kid's just like, I didn't pay for a house. And he's like, of course he did. Screw you. Like, there's, this little, picture. I can't find it. Yeah, it says, it's a picture of Tom Nook, and it says, you didn't ask me to build a new extension on your house? Fuck you, pay me. And then there's, like, another one, where is it? I'll be posting this on the video, and you'll all see it. But yeah, it says, I was forced to take out, it's a picture of, like, your character or whatever. And it says, I was forced to take out a mortgage on a house I didn't want, and the only job I could get in this town was for the guy who sold me my house. He adds more debt so I can never pay it off. I am the 99%.
Dude,
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
that's deep.
I really want to play this game now, like Mortgage Simulator.
That's pretty much what it is. That's Animal Crossing in a nutshell.
Con
Oh.
Artist Sim.
And trapping animals in, like, you just dig holes around them and trap them. I love doing that. It's funny.
Fair
Well, you're
enough.
nice.
It's so funny. Or, like, you get your net and start whacking them with it. Oh, those poor animals.
Do you want to kick into the last topic?
No, second last topic, actually.
So,
Yeah. We're
what
talking
is
about-
what is your favorite game of all time?
No, there's one more.
What was the other
Before
one?
that, Mother's Day.
That's not a topic. We're
Mummy.
game podcast.
Like, we've got, oh, come on, we talked about Dunkin Donuts that was 2 years old.
Why are we
news.
talking about Dunkin Donuts anyway?
Because donuts are good.
We don't even have Dunkin Donuts in Australia.
No, we don't.
We don't care. And it was like news that was like 2 years old, so
But it was on Reddit, so it's important.
yeah, definitely. It was on Today I Learned.
I love
yes.
Today I Learned.
Technically today it's Mother's Day because it's 12:17 a.m. on the 11th of May 2014.
Happy Mother's Day, mums out there.
Yeah. Look, Mum, I'm on the radio. I'm on the interwebs.
I'm on that screen.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm not even on the screen, but, you know, whatever.
My voice is.
Yeah, my voice is on the screen. Can you see my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Mum.
Yeah.
And
Not
all
much of a
those
topic.
mums out there who have scumbag children that don't wish them Happy Mother's Day.
But we do, because
Yeah.
we care for the
We-
mothers.
We care.
Yeah, we
So
get
much.
It's right.
We are the mother lovers.
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers, fuck each other's moms.
Alright then.
Yeah.
You want to kick into the last topic then?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
On that
Alright.
note.
So, what is your favorite game of all time? We'll start with Cameron. Cameron, favorite game of all
Um,
time?
Yeah, newbie answer.
God. This is a tough one. Can I phone a friend?
You are phoning friends.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that.
2 friends, even. Wow.
Well, I've got to go with something from early childhood, and I'm gonna say the original Ape Escape would be one of my favorite games.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That was like the first game I ever played, and I played it for hours. Very fond memories. Much memories. Very fond.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
love Pikmin too. Or Pikmin as well. Like all of them. I need to get the new one, which I haven't got, sadly.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of you.
Yeah,
What?
I'm kind of like... It's kind of hard to decide, like, between just one. Like,
It is.
Yeah,
I-
you can't have one. It's like saying, "What's your favorite song?" It's
Oh.
like, jeez.
it's because
Gonna
it,
make
like,
me sick.
it, like, changes every month. Like, it could be, like, Banjo-Kazooie. It could be, like, Punk Conker's Bad Fur Day, Metal Gear Solid, like, Legend
Yeah.
of Zelda. Like, I don't know. Like, could be any of those and all of them at the same time.
Pick one from like your childhood, because that's what.
Those are all
Fellas
from
and I
my
do.
childhood.
Oh,
I have so many from my childhood. Like I have Ape Escape, Pikmin. I
Crash
really
Bandicoot.
liked. Oh, I never really got into Crash Bandicoot
Oh.
personally. Like I never really played it.
Crash and Ape Escape were my jams.
I loved Skies of Arcadia. That was one of my favorite games on the Sega Dreamcast. That's what I played it on. Really cool game. I'm gonna play it again. And there was another game which was a game about these 2 brothers. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah.
Jeez, I wonder which game that would be.
It's not Super Mario Bros. I have it. I think I have it somewhere on my computer because of my emulator.
All right.
Yeah, but you can,
Yeah.
you know, there's too many. Like, they're all really, really good. But there's so many that even I haven't played. Like, I haven't like really played Half-Life 2. Like that's something that I kind of want to
Oh,
play at some point.
Oh yeah, it
you'd
was the
have to.
Flogan Bros, by the way. Yeah, sorry. I
I,
had to.
I don't know. Like I haven't. Like it looks like fun, I guess, but like I don't know. I
Try
don't
the
think.
Black Mesa mod.
Oh yeah, I tried that. I don't know.
Oh,
It was fun, I guess, but it wasn't like the best thing I've ever played. Like it was
overhyped.
good, but it wasn't like amazing. It didn't keep me like. I didn't really want to continue playing it like the whole time. I just kind
Oh
of got a
yeah.
bit bored.
Yeah, I can't say it's one of my favorite games. Like I reckon one of my favorite games is probably Halo. Halo 4, the latest one, is probably my favorite one out of the whole thing. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yes. I love Halo. Like, I just love space. I love space games, future games, like Mass Effect, one of my favorite games as well.
Yeah, I thought
Mm.
that Mass Effect like kind of. I thought that the story took it. Oh, sorry, no. The gameplay was kind of a lot worse than the story, and I hate
Yeah.
when games do that.
Mm.
Like it seems like the gameplay is a grind to get to the next bit of story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
hate
like
that.
that at times. Like, at first I was like, yeah, this is fun, and then after a while it's like, ah, my gosh, stop.
I never finished Mass Effect 3 just because the gameplay kept holding me back from the story, and it was just
Yeah, like even with The Last of Us, like I felt a lot of that. Like I was just like I was like fighting all these like zombies and stuff just to get to the next to the next cutscene because I thought the
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
cutscene was really good.
That got like irritating at times, and I was like, oh, when you fall down that thing, like Joel just falls down the thing and you're all alone in like this thing full of
maybe
like
spoilers.
zombies and stuff. Oh, it's not a big spoiler. It's not like I said, oh, blah blah dies. Everyone dies. Oh my gosh.
Was it towards
Dead.
the end though?
No.
Ah,
It's just like you're like I think you're in the hotel or whatever. It's kind of like the middle story, so it's not too important. But yeah, you fall down this thing and Ellie's like, "Are you all right?" And Joel's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a man." And then there's like all these zombies everywhere, and you have to sneak past them, and it's really scary and horrible.
I'll
It
probably
took
end
me
up.
forever.
I'll probably end up buying Last of Us for the PS4.
Oh yeah.
I want
The
those
remake.
updated graphics.
oh, that'd be so good.
I don't know if you call it like a remake. I don't know how much they're
Oh.
remaking it as if they're just porting it over. Like,
Yeah. And like, is it just a port, or is it kind of like a revamp? Like, are they just adding stuff to it,
I
or are
don't
they
know.
just porting it?
Yeah, it's
Be
like
good
a
if it came
port.
with.
Like, I mean, in terms of like graphics, are they making it any better?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Why
You'd-
wouldn't they?
You'd think so, but it's like, hopefully they don't make like changes like with Tomb Raider. Did you hear about like for they're making Tomb Raider for the PS4, and
They
they
already
changed
did.
her face.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, well they made it, and then they changed her
I
face.
think that's because her face kind of looks like the actor a lot
Yeah.
more than it was
Ah.
meant to look like. Like if you kind of look like side by side by side between like the actor, the like PS3 model and the PS4 model. I'm just
Yeah.
giving you tons of extra editing to do colors. But if you
Yeah.
just have like all of those, you really notice the difference.
Yeah.
And then if you put it next to like the original Lara Croft.
Yeah, like
Yeah, Angelina Jolie.
No, I mean original game with the
Oh, game. Yeah.
hexagon face.
Well, that was still Angelina Jolie.
No, yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah, then she had like weird pointy boobs.
yeah,
Yeah.
them things is nice and round now. Next gen.
But
Damn
I
polygons.
really liked the look of like the new Lara Croft. Like I liked that it was new
Yeah,
and like different.
Mm.
Like they still made it so that she was like still like attractive, but still like not like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it was a lot more. She looked a lot more like Survivor than a video game character.
Yeah. I'm looking up Tomb Raider. What should I do? PS3, PS4.
One of the games that I'm really enjoying at the moment is Tesla Grad.
Oh, okay. I haven't played that.
never heard of it.
I got it from
You mean-
I hadn't either, and I got it from the Humble Bundle. It's pretty awesome.
Give us the lowdown. What's it about?
Tell us.
It's like a puzzle game, but it kind of uses magnets and dash. You know what I mean? it's like blue attracts red and repels blue. So you need to kind of manipulate metal objects around to get to the next stage and get further along in the puzzle, and then
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like
don't know. I'm not really too big on puzzle games, mainly because like you just get to a point you're just like, oh yeah.
yeah. When you get stuck and then you just don't want to play.
Yeah.
Although I never really got stuck in like Portal. Like I always thought that was pretty good,
Oh,
just
yeah.
because it always kept the gameplay going. Like you'd always be able to figure out what was going on with it.
Yeah.
Like you would never really get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm totally lost. I don't know what the hell to do, because you'd always think, oh, I can do this or I could do this.
It's always the worst feeling ever when you step into one of the portal rooms and you go, right, that's where I need to go, but there is no possible way for me to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, have you guys played Legend of Grimrock?
No.
Nah.
That game's fun. It's like, it took on like the design of a classic dungeon crawler.
Right.
Like basically back in the days where you'd get grid paper and trace all your steps and stuff. But you don't have to. You can choose to do that, but they also have a map that just automatically does it for you, which I use. But it's a pretty fun game. It's really annoying and puzzly sometimes, but it's good.
Would
Fair
you
enough.
recommend it?
I would definitely recommend it, especially with all the custom content out there as well. So there's even more stories. Like after you finish the Legend of Grimrock single player story, there's more in the mod community, which are really good and they look really good as well. So Color's stamp of recommendation.
Based on what I've
Recommend
heard
it
about
too.
it, I would not recommend it. Put a stamp on it. The Breather Gaming does not recommend.
No recommendations? No?
No.
What? I
Not
gonna
recommend
recommend?
it.
No,
We got a
Colours
clash of
recommends it, but I
recommendations
don't.
here.
Yeah.
What is it,
Oh.
Grimrock?
Legend
Legend.
of Grimrock.
Right.
Like the first time I played it, I fell in love with it. Like even though it was really old style, I just loved it for some reason. But the thing is, like with Skyrim and all that, I like to write my own custom stories and that, and I'm even like making a machinima on that. I'm in the middle of doing that at the moment, so it's exciting. And I liked doing that for Grimrock because it pretty much gave you all of the freedom in the world to make your own story, which was really cool.
Alright, do we want to call the show there? We're about 45 minutes in-ish. Or 46.
There's not really like anything else to talk about. We talked about Dunkin Donuts, our favorite shows,
Yeah, we talked about all of it.
Lonely Mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so thank you for watching, guys. Go check out Cameron's
My
channel.
channel.
No, Cameron's channel. Cameron's
Yeah.
channel
Right.
first, alright?
Well,
Go
go check out Tom's description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if he gets on top of those links.
I'm just gonna like put a really detailed penis in there.
Put a link to the other upload with all the links.
Yeah. But yeah, go check out
I find
Space
it-
Flipper, 1000 Colors, all that.
And Tom Navigator.
Yeah.
He's already had his shameless self plug. He doesn't need another one.
Yeah. YouTube.com/The Freely Gaming. Again.
Whoa.
You're
Anyway.
unstoppable.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
gosh.
watching, guys. We'll be back next week, hopefully, eh?
We'll see
Yes.
you then. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Boy.
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers, fuck each other's moms. I'm pushing that lane where you came out as a babe. Ain't no doubt this shit is crazy, fucking each other's moms. 'Cause every Mother's Day needs a mother's night. If you